What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PTFO podcast. I'm your host, Burns.
Lies. I'm Burns. And this is episode 18.
That was fake news, dude. I just started the show with fake news.
You did.
On the road to 20. We are almost to 20 episodes.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
But I'm going to start the show with a little bit of a rant, a small talk rant, and why I hate it in certain situations. I was getting my hair cut the other day, and this lady cutting my hair wanted to talk my ear off about her kid and her life, and she wants to know what I do and how my day's going. And honestly, why do these people pretend to give a shit about me? I don't give a shit about them. It's obnoxious.
Tip.
What?
I want your monies.
I'm going to tip them regardless if they talk to me or not. I just want you to cut my hair and shut the fuck up.
I wonder if it's rude. I wonder if it's rude if you sat down and said, "Hey, I'll tip you more if you just don't talk to me the whole time."
You know what? I might try that next time.
I'll try it today.
Let's get on the same page here. I don't give a shit about you, and you don't give a shit about me. So just cut my hair and let's be on our way.
Is there something wrong with just being nice? Is that
I just don't feel like talking to people that I don't want to talk to.
Then don't fucking go out in public.
Well,
but I need to get my hair cut.
Yeah, you got to look sexy, man.
So my problem when you go to like restaurants and stuff, when sometimes the waitress is all flirty and stuff, you're like, does she want to fuck or does she want to tip? You know?
Oh my god.
Or maybe she just wants the tip, like your tip.
Ooh, both.
Just the tip.
Maybe it's $100 for an hour. I don't know, but they need to quit sending mixed signals.
Are there any situations where you guys hate small talk, where you just don't want to talk to someone?
Every day of my life when my wife comes home from work.
Haircuts are definitely towards the top of the list, but neighbors as well. Like the other day, I was taking the garbage in.
Every day of my life.
And the guy was like asking me questions about like something. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to pull the garbage inside. I'm not even wearing shoes.
You can't just come back and say, "Yeah, Bill, it's a great day today."
No, fuck Bill, so sick of Bill.
How's your life? The whole Leave It to Beaver subdivision.
Jim, you're the guy that you love small talk though, don't you?
No, actually, you want the honest truth? I'll run the other way if I see like a neighbor coming and I know that it's going to intercept where I have to engage and actually talk
away.
to somebody.
You find
I'll try
a way
to
out.
avoid it. Yeah. I'll try to avoid it. Sometimes you can't though. You don't act like a dick. I mean, you be nice.
Oh, I wasn't a dick to him. I was just like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
I see Burns being a dick. I see him being that kind of asshole.
No,
getting his
I'm a nice
haircut.
person. Like when I get my haircut, she's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, so you're two-faced. You're two-faced.
No. Well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you are.
What am I supposed
You're
to do?
nice
Look
to
at
their
this-
face, and then you're talking shit about them behind their back. What do you say about us?
Nothing. I love you guys. No, but seriously, this woman's just like, "Oh, I have a 9-year-old kid, and this is the type of food he likes to eat." And it was like, "Yeah, that's great." And in the back of my mind, I'm like, "I don't give a fuck about."
You should have asked her
No.
what's his name, what kind of hobbies does he like? Sports?
Why
you
should
could
I-
have been
why should I
because
pretend?
you could have been scouting future hockey talent for your league,
Dude, why do you always go back to that? It's so irrelevant to the conversation.
Hey,
You know what's the worst place is the dentist when they're trying to fucking talk to you and they ask you something, but you're like, bitch,
you can't answer.
can't you
can't
fucking
talk.
tell me? I can't. I'm like, like, God damn.
I was just in that
bitch.
situation a couple days ago. She's cleaning my teeth. She's scraping that shit. And she says something like a direct question at me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think they do it on purpose just to make you sound like an idiot.
Yeah, it's probably
exactly. And the
it's
only
all
thing I
probably part
want
of
to
their
tell them
game.
is like, how come the water you spray on my fucking teeth is so damn cold? Can we get that shit at least lukewarm?
Can I get a temperature
Cunt.
change?
My
please?
best awkward haircut actually was, let's see, probably like 3 or 4 haircuts ago, and so the lady cutting my hair is Thai, and my wife is with me just because we just went at like there was no line when we got done eating. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get a haircut now because I hate lines, and then this whole small talk is happening in a different language. So I'm just like sitting there like picking up stuff. Then we get back in the car. I'm like, what the hell were you guys talking about the whole time? And my wife's like, she was trying to get me in a pyramid scheme. She was
when somebody when you're out in public and somebody or a group or whatever, or like let's say you're at the barber shop and not around here, it would be a different language. But let's say you're somewhere and they're talking in a different language. Do you automatically assume that they're talking shit about you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Me too.
I think they are. What else are they talking about?
Well, it's their language. They could be just talking about the day and how things are going and their kids.
Nah, they're all two-faced.
Well, do you think when they hear English, do they think that we're talking shit about them? Because they would be
Probably.
correct. They would be correct.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Speaking
iTunes
of talking,
reviews. Yeah.
Speaking of talking shit, we, my friends, my fellow PTFO brothers, have passed 400 reviews.
Oh shit! I didn't check it
On
today.
iTunes.
Did we?
Yeah, we are at 401, and every episode we like to read a few of our favorite, newest reviews from you guys. So, link is in the description. That is our number one platform that we focus on. If you guys would, go check out iTunes, subscribe, get notifications for every new episode that goes up, and while you're there, leave us a 5-star review and a comment. It can be whatever kind of comment you want, and it may make it on the show. So, a few for today's show from Hump for Days. Hilarious podcast, especially when you have Jimmy playing the father figure, trying to stop his obnoxious son Kyle from embarrassing the entire family with offensive comments. I like that one.
Good one,
Next one is
son.
from Germ. If you're looking for a show that talks about absolutely nothing but absolutely everything, then you have come to the right place. That'll mindfuck you right there. Colby, Burns, and Jimmy and Kyle are 4 ordinary dudes that talk about ordinary things, and they even go above and beyond for their listeners by giving them advice on life's toughest problems, which at times I wouldn't recommend. But to break it down in simplistic terms, I would describe the show as a modern locker room talk. I really hope you give it a chance. What a guy, man.
Grab her by the pussy.
He
Some
went
guy-
to bat for us.
Some guy thinks
Slimmy
Colby-
Shank 2-3. Got one more. Here we go. Podcast is absolutely hilarious. I was listening to one of the episodes. I forgot which one, but I was in class, and one of you guys mentioned someone with cancer gets sympathy blowjobs, and I burst out laughing. It was too good. Keep it up, dudes. So yeah, that was from Slimmy Shank 2-3. But we read all the comments. We read all the tweets. They go on. There's one, MTD Kyle says, I'm gay. And Turtle Queef, this podcast left a sticky substance in my pants, and the freestyle made me cream my panties.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Someone
Hey,
says that. Someone said that Colby has a 2-inch dick.
In our reviews?
Says I heard Colby has a small schlong. That's a shame.
What?
Oh.
hey, what was the username? Let me get the username so I can make a diss track on this guy.
2-inch Colby.
That,
Are you going to dox him? Colby, are you going to dox him?
Yeah, I'm gonna dox his ass. Wait, how are you gonna have a username with my name in it and then talk shit about me? That's like the ultimate flattery.
You can make your username whatever you want on those iTunes reviews.
Oh, that's what my next question was. Like, some of those names are pretty impressive. Like, whatever that one, Turtle Puncher,
Yeah.
Turtle Queef?
There was some
Turtle
yeah,
Queef. That's what it was.
Turtle Queef. There was some good ones. So, Burns, how do we know what signs would you have that you actually give a shit? So, let's say I'm in front of you talking to you, and I'm sharing something cool with you. I'm like, dude, this awesome thing happened in my life, and you're like, Do you even care?
Well, I know you personally as a friend, so yes, I do. But if you're a stranger, I probably don't give a shit.
And you're thinking hateful thoughts in your head.
I'm thinking I wish you would just walk away.
Why are you so cynical?
I'm not. Just
You're-
I don't give a shit about people that I don't know. I don't care about their stories.
I don't care about people I do know. That's why it's even extra tough for me.
It's like Drake. It's like Drake said: no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, new.
Did you guys see Burns' little campaign to try to win the argument on the Walking Dead thing after he got roasted
I did win the argument in the comments.
last
People
episode? This
agree
dude
with
went
me.
on Twitter. He was replying to any listener that would like hear his side of the story for like all week. This dude was like trying to fight off his
You're
losing
over
battle.
exaggerating. I replied to like 3 people.
You are
In
so
Burns'
full of it. Every time I
defense,
turn
he
around.
had a good initial argument, but then he flip flopped in a way when we all of us just dropped so much heat on him.
Oh yeah, he got assassinated. He didn't expect at all for me and Kyle to agree with each other. He fully thought Kyle was gonna roll with him. I think he was a little shocked.
Not today, bitch.
Not today, bitch. Well, that was tomorrow. Today's a different day, and we are going to have a guest later on in the show. We are going to have the owner of Team Caliber, esports professional team, KOSDFF, the man who's getting kicked out of an actual county in a state, and he'll be on later in the show.
Well,
but right now,
for real this time though, because we said this last episode.
I know.
and he never showed up.
If he
Is
doesn't
awake?
show up this time, he's out.
Is he awake?
Yeah, how do you oversleep a
said he was.
podcast that records around 11 o'clock? That's awesome.
I don't know, Colby Kyle. How's that happen?
Hey, I've never overslept one. Ours is at 10 here, too.
Kyle literally rolls in on the minute marker when we're starting the podcast. Like he doesn't come in a minute early. He doesn't want to shoot the shit. He doesn't want to get in and catch up with his bros and pre do the show, get everything ready. He just he's the talent.
He just rolls in. I want to get
Just
this
rolls
money,
in.
and then he bails.
Hey,
No, actually, every time he picks up the phone, we get on this Skype call. The first thing he says, "What's up, faggots?"
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just downloaded Wildlands.
Have you played it yet?
I had not any action. I just watched the beginning.
It's like GTA 5 on steroids, man. The world is massive. You can literally do anything.
I love the Ghost Recon series.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. You sound like you're sick.
Yeah, I'm sick again, too. It's fucking gay.
Is this one stomach or all
No, just
nasal?
runny nose. And
We did get some dope pit bikes, though.
oh, yeah.
You got what?
We bought motorcycles.
Like mini dirt bikes?
Like the little teeny tiny ones that clowns ride around on, or actual?
No. They're like, they're
Close.
They're 125s, but they're like made for adults, so they're small bikes, but like they're not weird to ride, like uncomfortable.
What's the mindset? Why did you get those? Why'd you get those small ones?
They're
Is there
fun.
something-
I have big
just
ones too.
Fuck around
but-
on them.
Yeah, but they're just more safe and fun to mess with. They don't got like too much power, you know.
You guys have any videos planned for them?
It's been snowing at my house, so when it stops snowing, probably.
It's been a while since we've seen what was it? Not dude.
Douche perfect. Douche perfect,
perfect.
baby. Dude, we gotta make a comeback.
Something douche perfect.
Yeah, that was a good video.
All right, what do you guys think of millennials? What do you think of the term millennials?
Bunch
It's
of
just
fucking
a-
fags.
Wait, is that
The
us?
generation.
What
That's
is-
us though?
Yeah, that's-
Oh,
Yeah,
you're roasting
that's
yourself.
us.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
I mean,
us.
Yes.
the majority of them are a bunch of fucking fags.
Yeah, when
Okay.
I hear that term, I immediately think of Viners, and when I think of Viners, I think of Logan Paul, and I just get angry and want to punch somebody.
Yeah,
Oh,
Logan
God,
Paul's a piece of
that's
shit.
huge fag.
Okay, so there was a video on Facebook. It's got like 25 million views. It's a millennial, and it's a girl, and she's basically apologizing to elder people for all of the faults that the millennials bring. And Burns has a lot to talk about.
She's kind of full of shit on a lot of points.
Well, why don't you make a few of her points and then we can talk about
Well, first of all, the first thing that she says, we're not going to play the video in this podcast. We'll link it to you in the description if you want to watch it for yourself, but I'll just name some points that she made. And one of the first one was like not contributing anything to society, which I find ironic because Mark Zuckerberg is is a millennial,
Facebook.
and she's making this video on his website.
Some people would argue the fact that the fact that he created Facebook wasn't contributing anything.
Really, because she's using his site to say this message.
Okay, true. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Keep
Then she
going.
goes on to say, we don't have any manners and we don't hold doors for ladies or elders. Well, I do, so fuck you.
No, you just got done saying when the lady's being nice to you at the barbershop, in your mind you're like,
But
fucking
that's
shut up, lady.
That's not what I'm talking about. She's talking about opening doors for people. I always open the door for someone.
I don't see you opening a door for anybody.
That's
Well,
also
you're
a terrible.
fucking wrong.
That's also a terrible point to make because if you want to start really breaking stuff down, like aren't everyone supposed to be treated equally? So if I open the door for everyone, I should open the door for not just ladies. It should be dudes too. You know?
Do you guys
why
think
doesn't anyone
that,
open
do you
the
think
door
that
for
our
me?
generation feels they're more entitled, that they feel they need everything handed to them and don't want to work for it?
Not everyone.
I think
Well,
I think everything's just way too over like generalized, like saying like nobody opens doors, nobody
Right.
is nice to old. It's just the most like over generalized shit ever. Like there's tons of people out there that, you know, I mean, I would say more people probably open the doors for old people and women than not, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with
definitely
that.
do.
I just
But
feel
I don't
like
know what she
you know,
means
this-
by like lazy and entitled, doesn't want to work for anything. A lot of the millennial generation are already in the workplace. A lot of them are in their 20s or 30s.
Let me. I'm gonna throw one thing in here before it gets really smart talk, or before it gets to out over my head. But I always feel like so millennial term is a term that, you know, whatever for this generation and everything. But the people who are pissed off shouldn't be this girl apologizing. It's like the older people, if they're the ones that are pissed off, they create all these like these almost like fake things that we're doing, like, oh, they're sleeping, they're not working hard, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes people like in the millennial whatever thing have found smarter ways to make money, aka wake up and start a website. Like, you can't get mad at us for just being outside the box thinkers. That's like what we were told to do.
I agree with you. I think we just do things differently. We don't really want to be in the corporate world climbing the ladder for 40 years and then retiring. We're more creative.
Are we Generation Y?
Yeah, that's Millennials, Generation Y.
Okay.
Yep. But
the only thing I would say on the part where she said a lot of entitlement, I mean, maybe this isn't even millennials. Maybe this is the younger generation below millennials, is the whole keyboard warrior mindset. You have all of these people on social media and all of these outlets that a lot of them haven't experienced shit for life. Like, they don't have any clue what they're talking about, but you would think that they've lived 80 years and had 100 different trade professions in the world and industry the way they talk on these social media. I mean, if there was a negative, to me, I don't even know if that's millennials. That may be the younger, whatever the next one's called. But the whole keyboard warrior thing, like people acting like they've experienced life when they literally haven't, and they boast about shit that they've never even done.
When anything big happens, everyone becomes a lawyer or a doctor on Twitter.
Exactly. Or a politician.
Yeah, a politician, yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing that she said that I really disagreed with was say like, oh, we make more time for online friends and less time building relationships. Well, this generation pretty much grew up on the internet, and the internet connects everyone, and we're sitting here right now with people we met on the internet. How is our friendship any less valid than someone I see face to face?
I love you guys.
I love you too.
I was going to say the GAY word, but I felt rude.
Gay.
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, it's like, so whatever the fuck she said, I don't even know what she said. I didn't watch it.
Basically, apologize to elder people for all of our shortcomings we don't say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, or yes, sir. We instead of saying I love this person, you call them your bae, just all that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's, like I was saying, completely like overgeneralized, but like, how the fuck does she, like, so this whole like keyboard warrior thing, like people acting entitled and stuff like that, like how the fuck does she know, 20 years ago that people weren't like that? The only reason that people see this stuff now is because they're putting it out there on the internet. Like, people could have still felt entitled, but they say certain things through this pathway of the internet. So, I mean, how can we compare, now from 20 years ago? Because people could be the exact same, but now they just have the platform to put it out there,
Yeah, there was no microscope up their ass with social media 20 years ago.
Yeah, and it just seems like it's worse now because anybody can go onto Facebook and put their opinion out there,
That's
it
another
doesn't
thing
mean the
that she was,
person
like,
didn't have the opinion like 20 years ago, or the same people had the same opinion.
That's what she was saying also. She said, what did she say? She says, standing up for what you believe in now means posting your opinion online. Well, yeah. The internet connects everyone. It's an easy place to put your thoughts out there. I mean, we do it on this show.
People used to...
Yeah, what would you do 25 years ago to stand up for what you believe in?
You had to write a letter to the editor of like magazines and newspapers, and that's where people would shit talk. I mean, it's been happening. Being overgeneralized is the 100% right answer, because there were people, and there still are people, who are out of this quote-unquote millennial generation that are assholes on the internet, too. You can't just lump all of us together and say, whoa, yeah, we're apologizing for all of them. I didn't do shit. Don't apologize for me. I ain't a role model. Sorry, I'm fired up.
Why are you mad?
I just hate people who try and this is going to sound even worse, is that she's making this video probably not because she really feels bad. It's because she wants 25 million views. Like, she doesn't really care.
Oh, you think it's just a straight sellout wants the attention?
100 million bazillion %. I don't even know who this girl is, and I can guarantee you that she's already thinking of her next move. It's like the Nicole Arbor girl when she made like the Dear Fat People. She doesn't have a problem with fat people. She saw a great opportunity to make a million views on something that was controversial and jump in there and put some tits in the thumbnail and call out fat people. And yeah, she pissed off a lot of people, but now you know her name. Now she has a comedy show in Las Vegas. It's just like she's seeking the opportunity, and by throwing all of this millennial generation that she's trying to stick up for under the bus. Bitch.
Nicole Arbor, the one that made Matthew Santoro cry, has her own show in Vegas now?
Yeah, she has her own show. She's a comedian, stand-up Vegas.
Wow.
God.
I did not know.
I wouldn't
so
go.
You just do you assume with anybody you see on social media that there's an agenda? Always, you don't think that somewhere deep down it's just a heartfelt message? I mean,
No,
we have.
I
I
think-
guess
yeah,
you know. Hold
sometimes.
on. I'm going to answer the question for you. I think you're right. I think everybody has an agenda. We're here talking on a podcast, and what's our agenda? Our
Cash
agenda is
money.
our agenda is to grow the podcast, grow the fans, interact, and make money at it. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think everybody has an underlying agenda somewhere, not just hey, I'm going to speak my mind from the heart.
We don't really
That's
have an
it.
agenda as where we're trying to get a bunch of attention from, or like trying to make it controversial. We just talk a bunch of nonsense. Like, our opinions don't really matter.
Well, yeah, we don't script the shit. We don't make it up. It goes off the fucking rails by itself. It's really good at doing that, which is why some people seem to like it. But
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's just, yeah, there's a secret agenda here. She's trying to get that fan base up. We'll see what she does next, but I guarantee you it's another video that's going to fall flat.
Well,
Okay.
the
All right.
last thing that she said that I wanted to touch on is when she was talking about, like, we're more divided than ever, and it's this generation's fault. Well, what about, like, the baby boomer generation when they grew up during, like, civil rights where black people couldn't go to the same restaurants?
that's true.
Yeah,
Very
so
true.
that's just dumb.
Good point.
Drop the mic on her, Burns.
Good point, Burns.
Honestly, yo, say
That's
we're
my
more
biggest
divided?
That's my biggest pet peeve when somebody's like, this upcoming generation is fucked. Like, that's just you getting older and, realize, you're looking back and being like, wow, these kids are fucked up, but they're too stupid to be like, wow, my generation probably looked pretty fucked up to the previous one too,
And you're not adapting.
Yeah.
You're probably not adapting.
Yeah, it's easy to call someone else
changing
out when
times.
you don't look at yourself under a microscope.
Basically, they're cunts. Next question.
Yeah, there you
Next
go.
question. I don't
Drop
know
it
where
on
this
him.
came from, but I'm going to read it off. We're on a sinking ship. This show is built on hypotheticals. In case you're new to the show, we like to just pretend and make shit up and do everything in a hypothetical universe. So, we're on a sinking ship with only 3 life jackets, the 4 of us. Which one of us is being sacrificed?
We're throwing Jimmy overboard right now.
Oh yeah, we'll probably.
This was a question from one of our viewers on Twitter.
Well, let's see. Is there any possible way that the
I'd say Burns.
Why am I going?
I mean, just let me lay it out there real quick. So, Burns,
What?
you're not married or anything, are you?
Nope.
No, I'm not.
I'm not trying.
He's a Tinder guy.
I'm not trying to say like me and Jimmy, we're married with kids that we have to rear. Colby's married with
A
they're
dog.
working on a kid. They got some dogs and stuff, and you're just chilling.
You're
You
kind
know?
of a loner, man.
You guys can swim though, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, then you're going overboard. You could swim.
I think
Not
the
for
You can't
long.
swim?
I think the best thing about this situation for me is I'm not turning on Kyle, and I hope he's not turning on me. So we got 2 versus
Yeah.
somebody. So we just got to figure out which one of you wants to mute.
Yeah,
me
way
up.
to go, fuckwad. Way to turn on me automatically and lose your,
Yeah.
your one
Well,
person
I'll kill
to balance
Burns,
this.
and then we'd be
Burns.
like, all right, Burns is dead, so we're all alive.
Hey,
So.
but why have we not talked about maybe, I don't know, the 4 of us all jumping with the 3 life jackets and taking turns? I don't know, maybe. We never talked about
Not
that.
now, not after
Yeah.
what Burns said.
What did I
mean-
say?
But you immediately led off with throw Jimmy over.
Hey, it's
even
Walking.
know why I
Hey,
did
Walking
that.
Dead fans versus all. That's what it is.
No, hey, but if you want some like classic situations, what if Kyle stabbed Colby in the back and threw him over? Could you imagine Colby's crushed face as he just
Sinks.
Titanic'd into the water? Yeah.
That'd just be a sad death.
My heart would
Well,
go
you guys,
yeah,
Kyle wants to throw me overboard because I'm not married. What if I have a knife that you don't know about and I just slash 2 of your life jackets to take the one for myself?
Are they full of air? I don't think that's how life jackets work. I was just saying from the kid's standpoint, Colby and his wife are possibly working on a child. So hypothetically, 2 years from now when we go on our cruise, because we're making so much fucking money from this show, that shit's going down. There's only 3 life jackets, man. I'm booting you the fuck off the plank, son.
So you're telling me that we're gonna be going on a cruise that is most certainly going to sink. I think we pick a different vacation.
Every
then.
time we have a show, I reference something back to Wolf of Wall Street when they're on that ship and it's about to
Wolf.
crash. And
It's fucking Wolf.
Wolf. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
you say woof.
I said wolf.
Wolf.
Okay. Wolf of Wall Street, where they're on the boat and they're in the storm, and all he cares about is finding his lewds that are up the dude's ass. I don't know. It's just what came to mind.
What the fuck?
No, fuck you, Birds. You're going over.
Why?
Because this is Walking Dead 2.0. You lead off with all this anger and you attack me, and then my boys backed me up, so fuck you.
No, I can't go over. Someone's got to stand up for me.
No, too
Come
late.
on, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll tell you what, though. If we change the scenario to we're on a desert island, we don't have food, I would fully understand if you said me first, because you guys could eat me. I'm the biggest one out of all of us.
I'm not going cannibal, though.
Really?
Oh, man, there's got to be some fruit trees on this island, right? There's got to be some coconuts and some bananas.
Dude, if we're on a cruise, yeah, we still got cruisers. That's all we need.
No, you guys would eat me because I got the most muscle.
No, you wouldn't want muscle. You want fat.
I ain't fucking eating straight fat.
You want that ribeye. I would think.
All right, Jimmy, I apologize for wanting to throw you over immediately. I would like to make an alliance.
Well, then we're at a standoff because it would be us two against.
Yeah, it's
Colby.
gonna be a game theory type thing. Who's gonna turn on who first?
Well, it'd be just
Have you guys
turn
ever
into a
seen
fight.
that? Have you guys? I can't remember the name of the
No,
movie.
I see birds being like, you know all those shows like Survivor and all those where they make alliances and they stab people in the back? Birds would be the dude he would be slitting throats.
Yeah, he's got. He's gonna have all the by the end of the episode. He has all the life jackets.
This reminds me of a movie, a random movie I found on Netflix, and I can't think of the name off the top of my head. But the story was, it was like 100 people wake up in a room together, and every 2 minutes, someone dies, no matter what, and they figure out that they have to vote on who dies next. It's a good one. You should check it out.
Kyle, what was there was a preview for a movie with Jason Bateman, I want to say, that was just at
the one. Yeah. They're in the office complex and they have to kill 30.
It actually looks pretty good. It looks dumb, but good. You know, one of those ones like, yeah, I might see it if it comes on my TV.
So yeah, Burns, looks like you're going over, buddy.
Well, fuck you.
I walk this lonely road on the.
Don't worry, we'll keep the show going. We'll divvy up your cut. We'll have to find somebody else to intro.
We'll take Burns'
sponsor.
We'll take
who's gonna edit this show then?
We'll take take Burns' cut and donate it to religion for him.
That's a great way to honor my memory.
The opposite.
Donating to a bullshit cause.
Sign.
All right, I just hit up Koss. I'm waiting on a reply. We should have him in hopefully in the next 5 minutes. And I see on our topic, it just says sex scandals.
Yeah,
this is me.
This is Colby's idea. You can chit chat about it for a little bit until we get cause.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I'll reset it up. But so basically, Kyle and I were talking about this yesterday. For briefly, and I'm like, oh, this would be a good podcast topic. So, sex scandals, specifically, teacher involved with student sex scandals, and it seems like, and this is not an exaggeration because I went and looked on our website, but we've had over 30, and it seems like, and we don't post them all, every other week. Another one is coming up where it's like, oh, another teacher caught doing this. This teacher was having sex with 3 football players in the parking lot after a game, like high school teacher with high school kids. This one provided alcohol to minors and had sex with one of them. This one was Snapchatting nudes to this one. But here's the weird thing. It's always girls. It's always girls on male students. Why does this keep happening? And can you?
A lot of time they're sexy.
It's just crazy. What's going on? What's going on with sex scandals these days? That's my question.
It's called boys hit puberty at a young age. This is simple. What do you mean?
And they want that experienced woman, don't they?
Well, if they go look at porn or anything, what are a lot of things they see? Hot teacher on the desk, or whatever.
But I mean, like when you were in school, how many of your friends were like, "Dude, I'm gonna go bang the teacher"? 0?
Yeah. There was always no.
Well, I mean, like that came through and closed the deal.
You're saying on the teacher side, are they? Why are they so fucked up to?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's more teacher. I mean, I get this. I get the kids. Like we had a hot teacher too, but then the other part of the story is like, can you imagine? It's always like a girl, what if it was a dude? Can you imagine like the outrage it would be? But when it's a girl, it's like, haha, nice job, kid. But if it's a dude, people would be like,
Well, from the outside looking in, it's a nice job, but usually from what I've seen, that woman gets arrested and thrown in prison. Right? Wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong?
I wasn't listening.
All right. Do we lose Colby?
no, I was going to hope someone else would say right or wrong. I was drinking
They're
water.
not fucking listening to us, Colby. Forget it. We're
I
not talking
zoned
about
out.
sex scandals. All right. We're going to bring
Yeah,
in...
sex scandals is out.
We're going to bring in our guest. I'm gonna say, here we go.
Have you
He
talked to
said
him?
he's ready. He's confirmed. I'm going to drop him in the call, see if this goes smooth and seamless. And
Smooth and
he's in the call
smooth,
with his Raiden avatar.
smooth and seamless like a bald penis. Is that what you said?
Just don't say the N-word.
Don't say the N-word. What would that have to do with Kos?
Well, what if he rolled up and said, "What up, my niggers?" What if he rolled up and said that? I was telling him not to say that.
All right, so we're gonna have to like resync, right? With
No,
Kos?
we're not.
No, you just figure it out. All you have to do is go off the N-word.
Wait, no, but
No,
he's
you don't take it out.
but yeah, he's recording
it's
his
Kos
own
recording.
though, right?
Why
Yeah,
can't I
yeah.
say
You can
that?
you can just put him in right somewhere. You'll figure it
No,
out.
dude, I'm not gonna play around with it. Let's sync it just in case.
God damn it, dude.
There we go. All right. What's up, Kos? Justin, otherwise known as KOSDFF, the YouTuber, the owner of Team Caliber, the man, the myth, the legend that is getting kicked out of Cobb County.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey,
How's it going, man?
Hey.
You're getting kicked out of Cobb County, like you said.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We have a few things to talk about with you. We want to know the whole situation just in a nutshell. You don't have to explain everything, but kind of where it's at with the county against you guys. And then I think Kyle wanted to make a comment on one of your tattoos, and we just saw your newest sleeve that you got done the other day. I put that in the chat earlier for the guys. And what is that? Is that Gandalf? What the hell is it?
No, I mean, a lot of people thought it was Scotty or a redneck.
Oh, who is it?
It's actually Zeus. It's actually all one tattoo. So we had it done in pieces because of my travel. But yeah, no, it's all one sleeve that's going to be done.
I was thinking it was either Gandalf or Father Time.
No, it's actually Zeus. It's a
Okay.
very popular statue of Zeus in some museum somewhere.
Well, I thought it was a pretty sick tattoo, but Kyle had an opinion about your other tattoo.
I didn't say anything about the
the
current
TK
one.
one?
I just,
No, the TK
The
tattoo.
TK one.
I just thought that was just like a living in the moment tattoo, and I'm against living in the moment tattoos.
Oh well, yeah, it was kind of both. I was like, I got it done really plain because I knew it was gonna like be completely changed and incorporated in the sleeve. It was 100%. I woke up that morning and wanted to get a tattoo.
Told you,
So
living
are-
in the
you are
moment.
Pretty right.
So
Yeah.
you would never, no matter how fucked up you were on heroin or anything, Kyle, get a dude comedy tattoo.
I wouldn't.
Well, we already discussed this. You said you'd put it on your ass.
I said if I ever did, it would be a joke and it would be on my ass, but I wouldn't.
So you hate my TK tattoo, but you want to get dude comedy put
No,
on your
I didn't
ass?
say I wanted to. I said if
No, I-
if it
Dudes
ever
on
came
your ass,
down
I mean.
to it, it would be some form of funny tat. If I had to get a tattoo, it would be some funny tattoo on my ass. Like I wouldn't do like my dead grandma on my chest or like something like that. You know.
What about your
Dude, don't
on
you,
your ass, though?
Justin? Don't you and Kyle have some romantic history together? Didn't you go to breakfast at like 4:00 in the morning in Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same. I mean, we have some romantic history too. I mean, I went on a date with him. I think the night before, me and you had Chinese food.
Yeah, we ordered in that night. We stayed in our hotel,
Yeah,
quiet,
yeah.
romantic evening in.
We went to the
No, I've been
Space
passed around the
Needle.
PTFO cast.
We hung out at the Space Needle at 3 a.m.
Yeah, there was a really interesting bum there that wanted stuff.
Yeah, and then some fucking dudes kind of rolling up on us, so we sped walk.
Are you kidding? I turned around and tough guy talked that guy. I didn't sped walk. You speed walked. I turned around to talk to that guy. I look around. Kyle's
Kyle
like
pussed out.
20 feet away.
I'm not
no, he
sure if
just kept
that's how the
walking.
story went.
No, I just turned around because I got annoyed by the guy.
Well, he kept
wouldn't
asking
fuck
us for
off
shit or
half a mile.
something.
Yeah. So I finally turned around and spoke to the guy.
Well, he was fucking homeless. He was probably asking for money or food.
No, he wasn't
or
homeless.
drugs.
Yeah,
No,
drugs.
he just wanted to talk.
He wanted to talk. And
Oh,
then
he was
fuck
one
us
of those
up.
people that just wanted to small talk. Burns would have
Well,
had
we had
fun
already
with
said
that.
no.
Yeah, we
were
were
like, no, we ain't gonna give you shit.
Let's ask Justin what he thinks about this. So yesterday, I was telling early in the podcast about how I went to get my haircut the other day, and the lady just wanted to talk about her personal life and wonder about my personal life. What do you feel? how do you feel about small talk in situations like that?
I usually love small talk. I hate getting my hair cut. So when I go to hair cutters that don't talk to me, and I go to like barbers, and plus I'm here in Atlanta, so it's a little different. They go in there. The barbers usually talk to each other, or they're listening to music and stuff like that. So they don't.
Isn't that where all the shit goes down? And that's a gossip for men. Is the barbershop?
I mean, maybe, but I mean,
that depends on the
when six white
your
dudes that
skin.
are all wearing gamer gear roll in, it's a bit different.
Well,
Yeah, not to
There you go,
not
Burns.
to
He's
stereotype, but I'm
completely
pretty
opposite.
sure that barber conversation doesn't happen with white people as much.
Oh, probably.
Sadly, I
Probably
wish it
not.
did. I mean, that might be a new business for us, Kyle. We start a white
I wasn't
barbershop.
trying to stereotype at all. I have conversations. My barber, it's a bunch of dudes in the barbershop, and we talk about all kinds of shit.
Yeah, well, we go to different ones like every time too, though. So that's it's a little different. We just moved. I used to the old place we had in New York.
Colby?
No, I was the one that was stereotyping. I started my phrase by saying, "Hey, this might be stereotyping, but."
Oh, okay. Now, fuck it, Burns. We're throwing Colby off the boat.
Yeah, too late.
I knew I would
it's more like you
survive.
stereotyped
I knew I could
us
survive
because that's
it.
what I did. Because it was like, it was just more like 6 kids walking in with a bunch of cameras and stuff. I mean, they'll usually ask about that, but they're never going to go to our personal lives. Like, there's so much more to ask about when we go to a barbershop than.
Speaking of your personal life, you are in the process of getting kicked out of an actual county in a state.
Yeah.
What's going on there, buddy?
It's kind of like a twofold thing. So we're getting kicked out by the county, but it's really all the work of an angry HOA person here that didn't get along with the homeowners before we moved here. So within a week of moving here, the HOA was trying to kick us out for violating their ordinances of having more than 2 unrelated people here, and not operating a business. And they used the county as a tool to kick us out as well. So they came at us for the exact same thing.
And when you say operating a business, they hit you with you're not allowed to make YouTube videos in your home and upload them, right? Without
Yep,
a permit.
Yeah, not the filming of them or any of that. Just stuff here on my computer. Like, they only thought I did gaming videos. They didn't originally know about the vlogging and stuff. So they just said I couldn't play video games and upload them from here.
Can't you upload
So
them
that was
elsewhere?
original. Yeah, anywhere but the home, because they're not allowed to operate a business here. But we eventually bought a business license. So it was one of those things where they told us we couldn't do it, and then if we kept doing it, they're going to fine us. And then we were like, all right, they're going to fine us to death. This is lame. And then they came back and explained, oh, no, that meant you had to go buy a business license. So I was like, oh, okay, so you're going to fine us until we give you more money? And it was like, yeah. So we
So
took
you
care
got
of that.
the business license. You thought things were okay there, but now you're literally being forced out of the county, right?
Yeah. So that didn't change their rule against 2 unrelated people. And obviously the neighbors were able to figure that out because we're like the biggest melting pot here. We don't have but 2 people that are the same, I guess, racial category. So it's very obvious that we're not all related. So yeah, the county's getting rid of us, and then the HOA is still coming after us about the business. Because we got the business license for the county, that violates the HOA's rule against running a business, period. So it's a big circle jerk, to be honest.
Is anybody under 18?
No, of course not.
Can you adopt anybody over the age of 18?
Man, I don't want to actually own these kids. Hell no.
Fucking slaves.
So you guys are moving?
Yeah, we're moving. We're actually supposed to go look at houses right after we finish up here.
This was on ABC News like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, something like that, talking about it.
Yeah, we made it to the local news on a couple channels there, and then we made it on one national news syndicate for like maybe 30 seconds. They just
Weren't
mentioned us.
they going to put something? Didn't you have to put something on your door in your yard saying we're here, and if you don't like it, you can go to a town hall meeting? Where did I get that shit? Did I make that up?
No. That was the thing. If we wanted to fight the county about having more than 2 unrelated people here, we could go do a public forum to try to have the code, or try to basically convince them to give us a temporary pass.
That would have been a
Or
shit fest.
Oh yeah, it would have been televised. It would have been terrible. But really, like, it came down to the HOA agreement, which is on this house, which is kind of good because it allowed the homeowners to be like, okay, if we fight this, we're the ones that are gonna get fined because they're the ones that signed the HOA agreement, not me. So yeah, they finally just said, yeah, we'll let you out of your lease.
Is there a discrimination lawsuit you think you could?
Oh, 100%. Oh, we could fight this to the death, and we thought about it. I had a million national, public interest law firms that would take this case just for the set of facts because it's never come up before. But I don't know. I'm a
Dude,
karma
suck
believer.
Cobb County for all their money.
I mean, yeah, but like the Cobb County thing would be like this comes around to the HOA agreement. I can't sue or like that's a disability or disabling fact because the homeowners signed an HOA agreement free of anything. So they just signed it when they bought this house, and that is we have to stick to that. So it's not like I can sue Cobb County and still stay because we'd still get kicked out of the HOA. And then to sue Cobb County, it's all bureaucrat stuff.
Right.
And plus, you can't really just sue. It's got to have you got to have someone that did something wrong, and all they did was do their job. So we could try to get them for discrimination, but really we'd be doing to them what they're doing to us, which is using the legal system to just cause us harm. I believe in karma. We're going to positively leave this neighborhood and go continue our happy little lives elsewhere while these miserable fucks just like stay here.
Go live on a ranch. Get like 50 acres somewhere.
We thought about it. The internet sucks. That's the only reason that we haven't done that, because we actually have friends that live out in ranches out here and they have ultimate freedom, but they have satellite internet. It's garbage.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. We got 8 people in one house. You got to have like phenomenal internet. It's kind of lame.
Have you, all 4 of you, have any of you ever actually sued somebody?
Nope.
Ever?
I have not.
It's on my bucket list. I want to sue somebody before I die.
No suing here.
Colby?
For
I
anything, or do something specific, Jimmy?
I don't care. I just want to say that I sued somebody.
But you could sue your neighbors.
For
It's
what?
not as fun as you think.
Yeah, does it?
I'm not saying it's fun. It's on my bucket list because I want to say, hey, yeah, I sued for this.
So Jimmy, let's say hypothetical situation, you're getting towards the end of your life, you haven't sued anybody yet. Are you going to the mall and having someone remove the slippery signs and you falling down a flight of stairs?
I want to sue somebody, or not even necessarily somebody, an entity, a money-hungry corporation. I don't care.
Are you going to jump in front of someone's car, get hit by a car, and sue them?
I don't know. It's not at that point yet, but it is on my bucket list.
I probably have good grounds to sue
Just in
somebody.
case commit felony is on your
Kyle,
on your
you
bucket
have
list.
grounds to sue somebody?
Probably, I can't remember what network did it, but they're making this Amanda Todd video, the bitch that killed herself when somebody they put her nudes on. Well, she sent her nudes and then somebody put it on the internet, and then so she committed suicide. And so there's like a Amanda Todd documentary, and they're talking about like how easy it is to like access creepy people on the internet. And they played one of my clips that was like completely out of context. And I go, it was a chat roulette video, and I go, how old are you guys? And the 2 girls go, 13, and I go, perfect. And that's all that's literally, it was like a real like documentary that they
It was like
played.
Inside Edition, wasn't it? Like Inside Edition?
It was in Canada.
You didn't sue him?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I probably could though.
You should.
As a former attorney, I'll tell you, when you sue someone, the only people that win are the lawyers, though. Because honestly, it's not as fun as you think. It's not like you get to go in a courtroom. You'll never see a courtroom. And when you sue, only like 4% of cases, especially civil cases, ever make it into court because both lawyers know it's cheaper to settle outside of, and they'll push you both to it. So say you want to get a stop sign change, or you jump in front of a taxi, or Kyle wants to sue the media. You'll see the inside of a fancy office and spend a lot of money, and that'll be your experience.
So
That sounds like a terrible bucket list idea, Jimmy. Get that off your list.
No. What's stopping me from going to a McDonald's drive-thru and they hand me my coffee? I know we've all heard this. The old lady that got burned a long time ago, but they put my coffee through the window, and the lid catches the top of the window and it spills all over me. How can I not sue the absolute dog shit out of them for that?
They'll settle.
Oh, you can. It'll settle. Yeah,
Okay,
that actual case
they'll
they settled out
settle
of
really
court.
quick, and I'll get a good lump sum of money.
You probably could sue your car for making faulty windows too.
I don't think it's about Jimmy getting into a courtroom. I think he just wants to sue someone. It doesn't matter if it's a settlement or not.
Oh, then just sue someone in small claims court. Sue Kyle for $100 and in his county,
go on
fly
Judge
to his
Judy.
county, and then show up.
Judge Judy.
We
That'd be
could-
sick.
Could
dude.
I seriously do that? Could I just sue him because I don't like the way he looks?
Yep. Honestly, you can sue. I mean, it has to be a claim where relief can be granted, so you can't sue him for that. But you can literally just say anything and sue him, and he's got to show up in court as long as you go to his county, because you would have to show reasons.
Could I
why
sue
he would
him
have
for
to come all the way.
grievances? Like if I said that he raised my stress level on this show too much and it affected the rest of my life or my daily activity, could I sue him for that?
I mean, I don't know. This is reaching dangerously close to practicing law without a license. But yeah, I mean, you could. Like, I'm not
Kyle,
allowed to
let's
actually
do
say
it,
half
man.
this
Let's
stuff.
sue each other.
Could I sue Kyle for saying he would throw me overboard in a hypothetical
You
situation?
guys are gonna get this guy in more trouble with this episode.
Oh no! I mean, the answer is the question is you can sue anybody for anything. Now, whether it'll work, who knows? Or it'll be a waste of money, who knows? But you can
gonna
actually
sue you, Kyle.
anybody for anything, even if it's completely false, and they'll have to show up to court, and they can actually get damages
And
from you.
if they
in a
don't
later
if they don't
lawsuit.
show up to small claims, I automatically win, right?
That is true.
Let me
2 weeks from now, Kyle's gonna have a fucking letter in his mailbox.
let
He's
me
gonna get served.
as a former attorney, let me ask you a real question on everyone's mind. Did Stephen Avery do it? Is he innocent?
Oh man, I live under a rock. Bro.
You haven't seen Making a Murderer
I'm about
yet?
to get roasted.
I say he's guilty.
No, I didn't. Oh no, I can't watch that kind of stuff. I
Ashley
spent 3
says
years
he's
in law school.
innocent.
Fuck that.
Did his younger brother get off now? Isn't he out?
Yeah. He's
His
out of
cousin
prison
Brandon
now.
Dassey.
Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
young.
fucking retard ever. Literally. I think he is actually retarded, but
All right. Well, this is the spot in the show, and Justin, you're going to be involved in this today.
No, we're not doing life advice yet. We have Colby's question.
No. We're
today.
doing Colby's question, and after the question, we talk about that. Then Burns is going to update us on our potential alleged rapist, and then we'll go into life advice. So, Colby.
Yeah. So my question is very short and simple today. If you could freeze time for 1 hour, what are you doing in that hour? I can't wait to hear Kyle's response to this.
This is easy.
So go ahead, go first.
Are there any repercussions?
Nothing, no rule. It's your purge rules. We're going Jimmy's. We're
purging?
going Jimmy's
Okay.
purge rules. Anything goes. 1 hour, go. Someone go. I'll go last.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Who's going? I can freeze time for an hour, and there's no repercussions. I'm gonna go to wherever I can find the most money, and I'm gonna steal it all, every bit of it. I'm gonna go find Floyd Mayweather's place or wherever.
Oh, the big boy
and
mansion?
take his-
Apparently, he carries that around $1 million everywhere
Yeah.
he goes. in a
Yeah,
bag
he
or
carries
something.
like $1 million cash. Or I'm gonna find Dan Bilzerian's bunker, and I'm gonna freeze time. I'm gonna take what I want, and then I'm gonna leave, and then
And just
I'm not
hope
gonna
they
have any
don't come find
repercussions.
you. Well, I guess they.
What I'm getting at, there's no repercussions. You just said I'm
Oh,
not
okay,
going to get in
okay.
trouble.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry.
So I'm basically what I'm saying is my focus would be cash.
Am I allowed?
You're as deep as a puddle, Jimmy.
Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to kill anyone while this time is frozen?
Why?
Can I kill someone?
No
whatever
repercussions.
you
yeah, there's
want.
no
This isn't the
repercussions. There's no
purge.
repercussions. You can do anything.
You wouldn't get caught, Jimmy. I mean, you're
That's-
freezing time. You'd get away. You could be
Yeah,
in Alaska
but,
by the time they
but
figure
this
it
is
out.
just
All right,
Jimmy's
go,
answer
Burns.
sucked, by the way.
I mean, I
I'll
was
explain
Go
that
straight
when
for
I tell my
cash?
answer.
Okay, go
I was
Birds.
gonna.
Okay,
I was
Birds.
gonna go with Jimmy's, but I think I'll just. Kill some people.
Who are you going to kill and why?
I have no one specific in mind.
Why are you so fucking angry?
Oh man.
Seriously, what is wrong with you? Are you going to go kill the barber
I mean,
and cut your
no.
hair because you didn't want to listen
No,
to him?
she has a kid. She can live.
She has a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a little
Burns,
bit of a conscience.
Burns, let me tag team this with you. We'll freeze an hour together, and we'll go to we'll go to as many prisons as we can, and just get like the super high bad people.
We'll kill all the child molesters.
There we go. Boom. I'm with Burns. See you guys.
See, Jimmy,
That is
you
an
did
extremely dark 60
You
minutes,
did not
guys.
let me finish, Jimmy. You just assumed I was going to kill innocent people. God.
Kinda.
He's probably
Well, if
making
they're in
it.
jail, they're not supposed to be put to death. They are technically innocent of being murdered by.
Well,
the government.
not when time is frozen in my universe.
You have to go to death row. You
There
have
we
to do
go,
it in
there we
death
go.
row. You have to change that. You have to do it in death
That's
row.
seriously what you're going to waste your 60 minutes on?
You already.
You're getting money, dude. What the hell?
Well, exactly.
All right.
He's impacting the world. He's making
No,
the
he's
world
not.
a
They're
safer
already
place.
going to die.
But I'm
If they're
taking
on
care
death
of
row,
it.
they're
Making it a
already
cheaper
going to
place.
die.
I'm speeding up the process. People sit on death row for too long.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Don't go to
All
Texas
right,
and do
all
it.
right. Justin or Kyle?
Justin, go.
I have a really nerdy answer. I mean, if I really, because I want to go with your money thing, but I feel like we all earn enough to not really have to care about that too much. So I want to think about like, then there's the girls, like, what if you would just freeze time and go find the hottest model you can think of and just go chill near? But that's
rape.
really weird. Yeah, extremely weird. I said chill near here. Keep your mind out of the gutter.
Why would you want to chill
but no, I would
while
probably-
she's frozen? You just hang out.
You're
next
just
her
going to
body?
stand there and stare at her and gawk at her?
Because these are examples of things I wouldn't do. I'm saying I'm
Flick
always
her-
gonna.
flick her
those are the
nipple?
obvious thoughts. No, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna break into the set of the next Star Wars movie and just play around with the props.
That actually would be fun though.
Hey, Kyle,
Dude.
can you take away my designation of having the worst answer?
Yeah,
No? Give,
What the fuck? Yours is the simplest, dude. I'm gonna go in there play
Dude,
with. I'm gonna be
simple-
driving the Millennium Falcon. I'm gonna be throwing lightsabers around. I'm gonna be breaking shit. I'm gonna be going around like taking pictures with Luke Skywalker.
I'm really
gonna do all types
surprised.
of
I'm
crazy shit.
surprised you don't take Burns's mindset and you go purge the HOA and the Cobb County people.
Oh no, man.
No?
Yeah, they're just
Man,
doing that, man. They're just doing what they're programmed to do.
So you're gonna go play with Star Wars props at
Yeah, I don't blame stupid on
Skywalker
stupid.
Ranch.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Okay.
I'm literally gonna be in the whole getup.
That's
I'm gonna
creative.
be chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna recreate my own movie. I might redo a certain part of it and just like film it and then release it later.
You only have an hour though.
Hey, Burns is gonna hate.
Hey, I get a lot done in an hour. You put a nerd in the back set of a Star Wars thing. That hour will go by in like no time, but I will make the best of it if I know that I only have an hour.
And you get a vlog the
All
whole
right,
thing.
Kyle.
Oh no, I wouldn't waste time vlogging it. I
Just pay. Yeah. That's
All
good.
right, Kyle,
I
what
got
are you
an hour.
doing?
So this goes back to one of the earlier episodes when I talked about rape doesn't count if she doesn't remember, right?
Oh fuck.
What? When did you ever say that?
Here comes Dateline NBC using another one.
So
of your
Jimmy
clips.
said that he would go hunt down, he has an hour and he would go hunt down this bunker and steal money, but they only got so much money on hand, like Dan Bazarian, you roll up to his bunker. I bet he's maybe a couple 100,000 in cash. I don't know. That's not.
And another million in guns.
Yeah, but how the fuck are you gonna get all that other? You got an hour. You can't align
all
the
right.
U-Haul trucks. What you do? This is going back to my first theory. Is Bill Gates' wife, right? You roll up to her, assuming that she can still bear a child.
Are you saying impregnate Mrs.
Melinda.
Gates?
Get her pregnant.
What for
and
the
that's
money?
18 years of a shitload of money.
Dude,
Right?
Kyle.
You're fucked up.
That's good.
You're
That's
So
thinking-
you're raping a girl
Kyle,
for
what if
her
she has
money?
an abortion though?
She can't have an abortion.
no,
She doesn't
she's,
believe in that.
Yeah,
I already
that's
know
the
her. I
rule.
already know her religious background.
he's done his research on
You've
this.
thought
Just
about this
Googled it.
outside of this?
And yeah, you get
Wow.
her pregnant, and you're getting that. You're
getting-
bringing that child into your household, and you are getting. Oh wait, actually, that would suck if she kept her. Yeah, if you had to pay her.
Yeah, I think.
That would backfire.
Yeah, she's
So you do have money. You do have money on the mind. You're just going in a really, really dark, morbid.
She's 52,
Direction.
Kyle. So you're ready to take one for the team.
She's
for that?
only 52.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking at least 60 or 7. Damn, okay.
You know the Gates' attitude towards money and their children, though, right? You picked a funny person to do that with.
Yeah,
out of every celebrity
well, I
in
was
the world, you
thinking,
picked the
like-
only people.
I was thinking other
yeah, that they're
people,
not
but-
giving their money to their children; they're giving it to charity.
What horrible.
They're
They
only
thing.
still
giving
gotta pay child
yeah, they're only
support,
giving
though.
1% to their children.
All right,
Is
give
it
me
1%?
of
What are they
100
worth?
bill.
Like a net what?
Oh, like 50-something,
70
60-something
billion.
billion.
And only 1%'s going to their kids. What is 1% of 50 billion?
Well, I figured he's raping a girl and raising a child, looking at
Hey, it ain't
$50
rape if you
billion,
don't remember.
and he's going to end up with a couple mil. He might be sorely disappointed.
Well, we're gonna say hypothetically to keep the show from being canceled that it was consensual in his hypothetical world of an hour, and he won't get in trouble.
Yeah, you
he's
get
not
magic
gonna get
powers.
in trouble, so it has to be consensual.
Burns is gonna hate
Yeah.
my two. Burns is gonna hate my two, but I'm spending 30 minutes.
Kyle puts away the turkey.
I'm spending 30 minutes in the secret conspiracy room in the White House, and I'm exposing everything. And then I'm taking
That's cool.
Then I'm taking the next 30 minutes, and I'm going to Area 51, and I'm releasing the aliens.
That
You're
would
gonna be
cool to
very
see what's there,
disappointed
too.
when there's nothing there.
Well, then I just wasted my
I
hour.
just-
You can't get
I-
from Washington, D.C. to Area 51 in 30
Well,
minutes.
everything's frozen, so time's frozen too, so I can just snap my fingers and I'm there. Hey, I invented the rules, man.
Well, you can
Yeah,
teleport.
we're making shit up now. We're just
Oh,
adding
sorry
some
guys.
things.
I
Okay,
forgot to
all
mention
right,
I can
all right.
teleport in my world.
It is time for life advice. Burns.
Before we get into that, we have an update from last week of our guy who had sex with his stepbrother's girlfriend, and she accused him of rape. I sent a photo, as we did get a photo of the girlfriend, the stepbrother, and our listener.
A whole lot of other guys.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in this photo and one woman.
Yeah,
We think
you-
a gangbang is going on in this situation.
slapped the-
We're not going to share the photo for obvious reasons, but Kyle said that he could figure out who was a rapist just by looking at him. So Kyle, what's your conclusion?
Everybody's smiling in the picture, but one dude who's looking kind of creepy. He's a rapist. Sealed.
Okay.
I have a question,
Case
Burns.
closed.
Was there anything
But
else
actually-
with the picture? Like, hey, yeah, like everything's cool. We're still living together. Or is he like, hey, I'm going to jail?
This one says that. No, this one says the bitch filed a police report, and the local police department is looking into it. However, he is willing to use a counter rape charge on her since he is he is 17 and she's 18. So he wants to say that she raped him.
Yes, dude. This guy's back. He's back. He's playing with fire. Good thing we have an attorney
This
here.
isn't Julio, right? This is somebody else.
No,
No.
this is someone else.
Good thing we have an attorney here present.
No, we don't. You have a YouTuber and someone who sleeps in a lot.
Okay, Birds, give us the disclaimer and let's hit some life advice.
All right, we are not responsible for your actions based on the content of this segment. This guy's name is Warren, and he's looking for Papa Kyle's advice.
Daddy
So Kyle,
boy.
this is all you. He is 16 years old. I'm sorry, he's 18 years old.
Thank you. Everybody's 18, just in case you want
Everyone's
to know,
18
Justin.
in this universe.
Yeah, we're also living the hypothetical real world.
All right, he's debating ordering a pocket pussy. He's been getting
God.
he's been getting extremely bored with just jerking off, and girls at his school seem to all want to be in long-term relationships before they put out, and he just is not about that. So, and he's concerned that the company that has these pocket pussies has their website on the label of the box it ships in. So his parents would see it and they would kill him, or they might even open up the package if they think it's something sketchy. Kyle, does he take the risk in ordering a glorious pocket pussy, or does he just start dating a girl even though all he wants is sex?
Before
You
you
don't
get
have
into
to
this,
date
Kyle,
to
I just
have
looked this
sex.
up on Google. And a double-decker threesome pocket pussy is $150.
I'm also looking it up, and it says it comes in discreet shipping.
Yeah.
Double decker. Oh, I get it now.
I know.
Okay, go ahead, Kyle.
I feel like sex. I've never used any form of sex toy like sticking my penis into a pocket pussy, but I guess
Why did you say it like
Why'd
that?
you say it like that? A pocket pussy.
so I'm just trying to clean up my
You
act and
said
talk more
penis.
elegant. But yeah, man. Fucking get the real shit, man. It feels so much better. I guess as long as you don't use a condom, then it feels a million times better than you're basically just fucking 2 stacks of rubber on top of you. This is pointless, man.
Okay, I have to interject on that end, but this dude he's not going to get any diseases. He's not going to get anybody pregnant. He doesn't have a girlfriend right now. He apparently has the money.
Well,
Maybe he just rolls with it for a little while.
no, but look at
Jimmy
if he
has
wants
6 kids,
if he
by the
wants a
way.
real nut. Like I've been horny and stuff, and I've jerked off, but it's not the same nut when you like have sex. You know, it's just like you actually like after you jerk off, you're like, fuck, I wish I would have been a real person because it just wasn't to the full extent. Unless you're having hour-long jerk sessions, I'm more like a quick type of guy. But it's just not the same. You're just not getting that deep down nut that's just been hanging in.
It's
for
nice
a
to
while.
hear someone that's been as married as long as Kyle say something like that. He still has interest. He still wants a partner. He doesn't want to find, I guess, a quiet half an hour somewhere where he's all alone from his wife and kid and just have some me
I
time.
ain't fucking
Dude,
having
if
sex
you
with
still
heard some of
about
the
playing
shit
too.
he says.
Terminator scares me. I ain't having sex with machines.
Or sex dolls?
Nothing.
Does anybody else
No
have
one
input
fucked
on
a
this?
machine in that movie, bro.
Well, all he wants is sex, and the girls he's in his school are about the long-term relationships. So he either needs to find himself a slut and risk getting an STD, since obviously Kyle has told him not to use a condom, or just go for the pocket pussy.
Hey, I hate to bring back my earlier topic that we talked about for 30 seconds before everyone shit on it, but hey, man, there's teachers at school, like Jimmy said. They're all looking for dudes.
Try the teacher.
So,
the teacher.
my
Colby's got
topic-
good advice.
Well, yeah, that was my topic. It's no longer worthless in this conversation. Go for the teacher. They're obviously horny. We're learning.
And he said he was what, 16? Or I mean, he said he was
He's
18.
He's 18.
Go after the younger ones, like the freshmen, because they're way more influential. I mean, you can influence them into doing a lot other things, you know, and it's still legal at that point. So be a smart man.
Is it though?
All right, next question.
All right. This one is a little bit more tame. This guy's name is John. He's turning 18 this summer, and he's
Congratulations, John.
He is not sure what he wants to do to celebrate. He does have $5,000 he made from CS:GO, and is wondering what the hell he wants to do with it.
Is his name?
He doesn't mind spending it, as he does have a part-time job that makes him money as well. So he wants to have a good time. He lives in Sweden, where you're allowed to drink and gamble when you're 18, so that's not a problem. What should he spend his $5,000?
We've had this question. We've had this question from somebody else in the past.
I wonder if he's
I wonder
if this guy's a T Martin fan.
Get T Martin in here.
I wonder if he fell for his lotto scam but won. Sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't have said that.
Why? That's funny. To me, I think all that shit's funny. I actually met up with Phantom Lord in Vegas a little while ago. I was like, you robbed all those dumbass kids. That's funny as shit. And you got away with it. That's fucking great. He's like, when should I make my comeback? I'm like, do it now with 2 middle fingers, dude. It'll be fucking hilarious. But yeah, sorry. Just to interject. I thought, yeah, people back away from that so much. And I goof around with Trevor about that shit too. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. That shit was hella funny. Make your money.
So what does he do?
Well, he's in Sweden, so he can do pretty much whatever he wants.
$5,000.
He's got 5 Gs.
I'm looking up brothel laws in Sweden right now, so I'll come back to me in a second.
I mean, I'm gonna give the good advice. Save your $5,000, dude.
Oh,
Don't piss
fuck
away
off,
on the money.
Jimmy! Fuck off! You only turn 18 one time.
You only turned 19 one time. You only turned 23 one time. What the fuck's your point?
This is a special occasion. He's got to blow this.
That was a good point, Jimmy.
He's got to blow every cent of this $5,000.
No, you
It's
want
gotta be on
him.
something really stupid,
You want him to blow every cent
Why not?
of this $5,000.
Blow it while you're
Jimmy,
young.
why do you have to be
regret it
such
when you're later.
a party pooper, Jimmy? You're like the uncool dad.
I'll meet you halfway though. I'd say save a couple grand of it for school and then
Thank
go
you.
have one fun night with the $3,000. Because I mean, to be honest, like if you let's say he's drinking, how much? I mean, you have $3,000 in your pocket. Like, how long are you gonna last? Like,
Yeah,
how
every
long is
hooker
that night
story
gonna
I've
make it?
heard from Kyle and Colby, it's not worth the $1. Like, you're gonna get fucked out of some major money if he goes and gets hookers.
And then he's got a story to tell on a podcast. in
And
the
keyword,
future.
he got fucked.
How much is some heroin?
Well,
Jimmy, are you really gonna go from I'm the wholesome family?
No, I'm
father
just
guy to-
asking. How much? What do you call what? I don't know. I don't know my drugs. Like, I know there's like a cue ball is something, and then there's
cue ball?
a dime bag, and shit like that. and
Eight
stuff.
ball?
My
What do you-
dude
eight
said
ball,
a
cue ball, whatever.
No. Let's go back. You must go back. What the fuck do you think a cue ball is?
I have no idea. Cue ball's on a pool table. So what do you call a batch of heroin? Like what's that called?
I don't fucking know. I want
to fuck with you and just it's a
I'm
it's a thing of Girl Scout cookies.
a cue ball of cocaine. You mean an 8 ball?
I don't know. I have no. I'm sorry. I'm not a cocaine aficionado. I mean, my
Yeah,
bad.
but you've seen movies, Jimmy. It's not like you've never seen Scarface or some shit.
I don't know what he should do.
I don't want to tell him the answer.
Apparently, my answer is invalid. That he should save all his money.
You shouldn't save all of it. You should definitely blow some of it.
Go to a casino with $500, dude. Try to hit it rich. Put it all on red. See what happens.
all right, Jimmy. So
like 2 minutes
nicknames for heroin: smack, tar, junk, brown sugar, junk,
tar,
mud,
junk.
dragon, dope, smack,
Dragon?
Boy.
snowball. There's nothing about like if it's mixed or anything. Sorry, bud.
He could be like that. Or you guys seen Lord of War, where he goes? What's
Yeah.
it called? Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could go do that. He could go get in some
Oh my
gunpowder and
gosh.
cocaine.
Heroin sounds so cool. The slang term for heroin use and abuse is called chasing the dragon. What?
Whoa.
Yeah, the monkey
There's
on your
also a
back.
dip
You
and
never heard
dab. Dude, they got. That's probably why people like heroin so much. They got great slang terms.
It's so hip. Yeah, it's hip.
that? You never seen that South Park episode when he gets the video game and it's called Chasing the Dragon? All he does is run after the dragon, and he like whenever he slows down, he's got to take a hit of heroin, and you never catch the dragon. And you keep getting close, and then you never get. Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
Wow.
It sounds like it explains it though.
Yeah, it's a funny.
Is that the
ass
one where
episode.
Kenny go? No, it's not that one.
Does Kenny die in that one?
I'm not sure they still kill Kenny every episode. I haven't seen this show in years.
All right, Burns. Any more, or is that it?
Those are the only ones I grabbed this week. So if you would
All right,
like
it
to
is
send
time.
to send a life advice question, you can email us, and I will.
It will be in the
and I will
description.
berate the shit out of you.
Colby, it is time.
Oh no, Kyle first. Wait, we got. Hey,
What am
we
I
gotta,
doing?
Cows.
we gotta let the guest have any last words too before I step in.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kaz, is there anything you would like
What
to
do I
say
do?
to the viewers out there?
I mean, about what? Do we have a topic, or I'm just
You can just say
just saying
whatever, you
I
would
want?
like.
It's your show now.
Why do
Okay,
you say,
I'm
whoa. Why do you have that creepy sex tone, Burns? He's like,
Oh, I thought it was talking to Kyle.
anything you like.
I don't know.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Well, how much did y'all cook my shit for missing last time?
Not
Was it
bad for like 30
not
seconds.
bad? Oh, well, whatever they said's one, not true. These guys all look up to me in a very, very deep, passionate way. I get letters from their wives and girlfriends telling me, what a great inspiration I am and how much happiness I bring up and stuff like that. So whatever they said was a lie. And I had a really, really good excuse.
You overslept.
That doesn't matter what it is. Just know that it was a good one. And when I think of it later, I'll tweet it.
You should really cover up that TK tattoo, though, dude. It's way too big.
Oh, is that what you were gonna cook me about, my TK tattoo? Well, it's all gonna be a part of it, so it's like the rest of the tattoo's gonna go all over it.
Wait, so is
intertwined
the
in it.
Zeus one on your other arm?
No, it's all going on
No,
the
it's a
same arm.
sleeve.
Like I've only had one
He's
third
getting
of
a
the
full sleeve.
Yeah, it's a sleeve.
Well, where's the TK? Is that on the front of your forearm or?
The back. It's on the. It's yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh, okay.
how do you? What's the front of your?
Well, you should
forearm?
just cover it up
But-
completely.
Whoa,
it's dropping
shit.
fucking
Why?
heat.
Holy shit.
Why would you don't like my TK tattoo?
No.
Hey, when is the?
Well, it is going to be completely different because he's going to make it 3D and a part of the statue and stuff like that. So, he's going to work.
I don't
lot
think
with it,
Zeus
so.
likes Team Caliber, so.
Dude, Zeus loves Team Caliber.
I got a
Everybody
question.
loves
When's
Team
the
Caliber.
next big Vegas event you guys are going to? Can I come be an honorary just fanboy and just get drunk and talk shit to people?
Dude, the next time, I don't know if they're gonna do another MLG Vegas this year, but I am down
Yes.
for if everybody. I'm always down to go. If anybody wants to go, I will literally leave within 30 minutes of finding out I have someone to go with.
Love talking shit to people.
Because I love Vegas.
You want to go tonight, Kaz?
Yes, if you're, I mean, you honestly dared me to get to go to Vegas and meet you there. I could be there in 6
I'm
hours.
going to stand you up, though.
Yeah. Well, now I'm not going.
You're such a.
All right, Kyle, what should the viewers do now if they're still here?
Hey, listen up. Head on over to iTunes. That's where that's kind of where we are pushing everybody, because that's where we need you to be there for us on the show. Because if this show ain't making that scratch, we ain't doing it no more. That's a threat. So get over there. You throw that 5-star rating down.
Chase the
Just
dragon,
holler,
baby.
say something crazy and wild, and we'll probably read it on
How
the next show.
much does it cost to buy this podcast?
Hey, did you guys know we're on iHeartRadio now? So we really don't want you there. We'd rather have you on iTunes, but yeah.
iTunes.
To buy
iHeartRadio is
the
available.
podcast as all of it, or just like a spot,
Kyle just
per
threatened
episode.
our viewers.
whatever you want.
Hey, we gotta make that money, man, and that's iTunes is where
Is
it's
it like
at.
$1 or something per episode for them to buy it?
For
Oh
what?
yeah, it's $1.
No, it's free.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah,
It's free.
it's
Can we
free.
But it ain't
Charge
gonna be
them?
free
Oh,
unless
are you
go to
talking about
iTunes.
for viewers? No, it's free for viewers.
Oh, well, he's saying you got to make that scratch to keep going. I was like, oh, I mean, how
Well,
much
we
money do
gotta
more
make
views?
that
more
sponsor
monies.
money to. Yeah.
Oh, the sponsor money. Okay, I've never done a podcast.
We're
You do
very
actually,
open with our
Kaz, we
viewers.
do
We're
charge.
very open.
We do charge a guest fee, so I'll send you an invoice for the appearance.
Fiverr.com.
Oh, you're. Oh, I thought I was getting paid to come on the show.
No, it's the other way around. I'll send you the invoice. You got 30 days, so just hit me with that when you can.
If not, Jimmy takes you to small claims court.
Yep.
He's gonna sue me about not paying me. That doesn't make sense.
All right, Colby, wrap it up.
Good luck, Jimmy. All right, let me pull the beat up. All right. No better time to use this beat than now. I'm also left-hand mic holding today instead of using a mic stand. I think it's going to increase my skill. Cause I'm wrapping up 18, we legal like gelatos. Wouldn't be a rapper, would I, without mentioning them bottles and the models that I'm seeing naked on the internet. Put one in the booty hole, she wasn't into that. Posted up on Snapchat, titty pics, I like that. Double D's up on my screen, emoji squirt when I write back. Shit was faker than The Bachelor. Put this on your capture card, catch her like a Pokemon Go, I'm the masterer. They say my rap's atrocious, I say I rap the dope shit. I got that hopeless focus, hocus pocus. Just imagine if I wrote this, I'm just spitting. Next week I'm just forgetting. I got that Michael Scofield breaking from the prison, taking over Stewie Griffin. Best podcast in the fucking world, bitch. That's how I'm ending that one. Bitch.
That was really good.
It'll work. It's always fun to hear it without the beat, and then when it's a finished product, hearing it with the beat, it's cool.
I just had no idea he was about to randomly rap.
Yeah, that's what
I
he
thought
does.
you
He
meant like
raps it up.
outro music. Oh, he raps
No,
it
he
up.
raps it
You
up.
funny bastards.
I wrap up
came
the
up with
show.
that.
Ah, you
'Cause
get
I'm
it,
the
don't
fucking
you?
star of this shit.
Yeah, Kyle, you didn't come up with that. He did.
Yeah, I
Figure
figured
kitty
you
Alright,
cat till
we're
the
done.
cat came.
Kitty cat till you cat can.
I'm the greatest motherfucker in the rap game.
Oh, kitty cat till you cat can.
Thanks for coming on, Justin.
Yeah,
See
no
ya.
problem. Thanks
Bye,
for
everybody.
having me.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.